Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages?
Sure.
Sure.
Well, I don't know. I mean, yeah.
If children are supposed to... are children allowed to listen to this?
I think the children have got the internet. They can pretty much do what they want.
That's right, depending on what the age of the children would be.
Should they listen to it? Probably not.
Probably not.
Regardless of the language that we're using, but, we're just talking a lot of untruths.
Untruths, especially on these episodes, because these are the conspiracy
files,
stories?
Theories.
Yeah. Okay, theories that are out there in the world. Welcome, everyone, to What Life Throws at Us, because life can throw many things at us.
That's right.
Including a strange theory.
Yeah, true.
Right?
And that's your brain. Your brain's doing it to you. You see something, and then you're like, hey, hang on a minute.
That's right.
1 + 1 doesn't equal 2.
It sometimes does.
Oh, it does. But
Guys, welcome to the new channel, the new revamped What Life Throws at Us, where we can talk about quite a few things, but we want to focus a bit on some crazy stories out there in life.
Yeah, indeed.
And we also want to talk about with real people.
Yeah, absolutely.
Their stories, interesting stories that real people can bring to the table. And this is the table I'm talking about right here.
Yep.
Retro Stadium table. Double D, Doggo, we've been around
a while,
haven't we?
We have.
We're not. I mean, disclaimer: are we middle-aged?
Oh, absolutely.
Are we classified as middle-aged?
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
Okay, we're middle-aged men.
Yeah. Manly men.
Loving life.
Yeah. Oh, indeed. Yeah, absolutely.
Trying new things.
Oh God.
Nothing like trying new things, guys.
That's right. Yeah.
But as we said, we were going to touch on some theories of the conspiracy kind.
Indeed, absolutely. I guess it's a segue for me to probably bust into it now.
Ooh, okay. Well, hang on, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Conspiracy Corner.
What's happening? Nice. Okay.
What do you got for us, Double D?
Well, I found something that was really, really interesting. A term, and it's been out there. It's obviously not something I've invented or made up. It's a term that's out there, but it's called the Mandela effect.
Ooh, I've heard of the Mandela effect.
Have you?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, right.
It's about an old Nelson Mandela.
It is, yeah.
Okay, all right. Let's see what you got.
So rolling along that line of Nelson Mandela is that there's like hundreds of thousands of people that believe that he passed away in jail, in prison.
Didn't he?
No. He was released and then died many years later. So wait, you got a timeline here? When did he... this is back in the 90s he went to jail, or 80s? I think it was maybe 90s. So what it says here is that... So South African President Nelson Mandela's death in a South African prison in 1980s. That's how people remember it, right?
Yeah.
However, Nelson Mandela did not die in the 1980s in a prison. He died in 2013.
Oh shit, 2013.
Yeah.
Which to be honest, still doesn't feel that long ago, right? But
yeah. But there's people that will swear black and blue. No, he died while he was incarcerated.
Interesting, huh?
Which is pretty crazy.
Why is that? Why is that happening?
Don't know. And it's not the only case. There's lots of other theories out there as well. And the more that I was looking around, the more cases that I've seen of different things where people will swear black and blue that that a certain thing is a certain way.
Gotcha.
So as an example, the Monopoly Man, right? What does the Monopoly Man have on his face?
Oh, the Monopoly Man.
Don't look at a picture of the Monopoly Man. What does the Monopoly Man have on his face?
Well, I've always saw. Okay, without
looking,
at that, I always look at the Monopoly Man. He's got a top hat and he's got a mustache.
Yeah.
That's
Anything else?
I couldn't tell you what he was wearing.
Has he got any eyewear?
Oh, well, so what? I don't know if he wears glasses or not. I couldn't tell you.
Okay, so you're not experiencing the Mandela effect. You're absolutely correct. He has a top hat and a moustache, and pretty much that's the distinguishing features on his face.
Yeah.
However, and I was one of these people, I swore he had a monocle.
Oh, like a inspector sort of thing.
Just a single,
That's
glass.
100%. Now that you're saying that, I'm pretty sure he does, right?
He doesn't. He doesn't have a monocle.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just looking over at a Monopoly that I've got on show here in Retro Stadium, and I don't see a monocle.
No.
But he does, though. I'm sure in a version.
Never
in
has.
a certain
Never
version.
has. You can look online and you will find pictures of him with a monocle, but that's because people have put the monocle in. Nothing from Monopoly, who I don't know who that is. Is that Mattel? I don't know who owns Monopoly anyway, but whoever the company that owns Monopoly is and first invented it, he never had a monocle. But even like in Ace Ventura, the second Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls, he's like, the Monopoly guy when he punches that bloke out, and that guy's actually got a monocle as well because he looks like the Monopoly guy. Yeah.
So they put it in the actual movie as well.
So they put it in the movie because it's a thing, and there's lots of them. Like there's heaps. There's so many of these things. Anyway. So, what?
I think I've got one for you, actually. Yeah,
lay it on me.
No, you go ahead.
Yeah, so what I was going to say is that the conspiracy is that the timeline has been altered.
Ah, gotcha.
Or we are in a different reality.
Yes.
Yeah.
Somewhere along the line, reality is just sort of, different dimension or something like that.
Something like that, yeah. So that's kind of the vibe and the conspiracy that people roll down. And it's just crazy. Like,
I love that.
Yeah,
I love that.
So some people, like masses of people, think this one thing, and then in reality, it's not the case.
Yeah, because you go back. I think it's all about what you remember as a kid or something, or what you got, or what you watched on TV, or watched a movie.
Yeah,
I've got a good one, which I do know of.
Lay it on me.
You may have heard it on your studies, right?
Yeah.
And it's the one from Star Wars. Have you heard this one?
I have, but for the sake of our listeners and viewers, lay it on me.
There's a good one there, and it's the big Mandela effect. The one that I've heard from Star Wars, the original Star Wars.
Yes.
I think it was from, actually, no, not the original, not the first one. Maybe The Empire Strikes Back, right? I don't know. You may be going, I have heard this.
Yeah.
And where
I know where you're
Luke
headed.
Meets Darth Vader.
Mm-hmm.
And there's one line on it when he's hanging on that big tower and Darth Vader's on the other side, and there's a big drop off, and I think he's just cut his arm off, right?
Yeah, lying on the step or something like that.
And he says, Darth Vader says, Luke, I am your father. That line has been mixed up in the alternate theory of Mandela effect, because I think everyone believes that it was, no, I am your father.
It, in actual fact, was,
Luke?
No, I am your father.
See, there you go.
Yeah.
And that's a weird one, because everyone thinks it was
Luke.
Luke,
yeah,
I am your father.
Yeah.
No, I am your father. No.
Yeah, no, that's not the line at all. Oh, God.
So that's a part of a Mandela effect, I guess. And everyone always remembered it as, no, what are you talking about? It's Luke.
Yeah.
Right? And that's one of them I remember hearing about.
Yeah. So there's a few. There is quite a few. I'm just gonna quickly look up a couple here, because honestly, man, there's
a lot.
There's a lot. There's so many, and which then I guess adds weight to the theory that if so many people believe in so many of these things, then how could like masses of people be wrong?
Yeah, 100%.
But we do know that masses of people are wrong. So, that's the way it goes. All right, what do we got? A lot of it is American, though.
Bloody Americans.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, this one. Yeah. This was good, actually. Pikachu's tail. Now, I don't know if you've got Pikachu around here. So some people remember black detailing on Pikachu's tail,
Black detailing.
like
So
a
all I know-
like a zigzag, like a.
That's all I
like a
know about. It's just a
lightning on his
yellow
tail.
lightning tail.
Yeah, but some people see, like within that yellow tail, they actually do see a black, like in their mind's eye when they are away from looking at it, they will picture Pikachu's tail actually having like a black, I guess a detail in it, like
Really?
I don't know how to describe it, like a black.
Okay, I haven't heard
In
of that
there,
one. That's
yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
What was another one?
And there are millions of
there's
people
heaps.
from
Oh.
Pokemon. People love Pokemon, so that's probably a pretty popular one, I'd say.
Do you remember the comedian Sinbad in the kind of 90s?
I do.
Sort of. I think that was his
Sinbad,
heyday.
yeah.
Yeah, he did a few movies and
Yep,
things.
yep.
Yeah, people always see him in a movie where he was a genie.
I remember that.
Yeah, but he's never done a movie.
Serious? Come on.
Yeah,
no, hang
never,
on. That's how.
never.
As soon as you said Sinbad, I remember him as a genie in a movie. So how is it not?
It says so. Like
That's
here,
funny.
it says people swear that there was a genie movie starring comedian Sinbad.
100%.
However,
That's
it
how I
was
remember.
never made.
I'm
Realists
getting
think might
Mandela
be getting it
affected right now.
confused with the film Kazam, starring Shaquille O'Neal, because Shaquille
No.
O'Neal was
I remember
the
that.
genie.
Kazam or Kazam, Shazam. Shazam? No.
Kazam.
Kazam. Wow.
Kazam.
Nah. See, that's
Oh,
bullshit.
yeah.
I'm getting massively... Wow, I'm getting Mandela affected then, because I always looked at Sinbad as that genie
Yeah.
kind of guy.
Yeah,
with the curly feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh man,
That's
there's-
interesting.
Yeah, there's so many, like JFK's car
Wow.
assassination. Lucy, you got some splaining to do.
Yeah, what
as
is that
well.
off? Because I know that off of an old movie that only from an old thriller movie, but what is that actually from?
Oh, okay. So there was a sitcom where I Love Lucy
Oh,
was
okay.
the show.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
I've heard of I Love Lucy.
Yeah. It's like a classic
Okay.
thing. And one of the catchphrase that the husband Ricky Ricardo that he would do is, Lucy, you got some splaining to do, because she's always,
I gotcha.
messing
Okay.
up or
Yeah.
doing something quirky and weird. Instead, Ricky, what does it say here? Splain that if you can, and Lucy splain. But that's the only things he never said. But he never actually said, you got some splaining to do.
He never said that.
He never said that.
Shit.
But I know I've said it for years.
Yeah, no, I've kind of now and then say that little
Yeah.
phrase. He never says that.
Never says it.
Interesting.
Apparently. Yeah.
Lucy, you got some explaining to do.
Anyway, so that's an interesting little theory. And like, honestly, like if you want to go down a rabbit hole and have a really interesting night, just you and Google.
Yeah.
Then have a look at the Mandela effect. Have a look at all the examples. I know when I was kind of doing a little bit of research on this that I was doing it during my lunch break at work, and all the guys in the lunchroom, probably 15 blokes all up, and I would give some examples, pretty much like the Monopoly guy.
Yeah.
And just round the room, just ask the question, what does he have on his face? And then some of the guys would say he had a monocle and some didn't, and blah, blah, blah.
So it was a
And
bit of
then-
50-50?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And there was, like, people didn't believe me, and then they're on their Google, and then I would start these mass conversations. And
Fucking hell.
yeah, it's really cool. Like, it was super interesting.
That's cool.
Yeah, the Mandela effect. Look it up.
Yep. And it
Yeah.
all stems from everyone believing Mandela died in prison back in...
Yeah,
late 80s.
There was, I believe, there was a doctor who coined the phrase in, I don't know what year, but yeah, she was doing a talk anyway, and I should probably know her name and everything, but I'm just relying on memory, which is like super not good.
Yeah.
So
That's all right.
yeah, but basically she
We're
first.
middle-aged, mate. We
Yeah.
lose memory.
Yeah. I drunk that bit away. Yeah. No, so she coined the term, and people have latched onto it. But it seems to be like most of the examples that I can find are from people's memories of things that were kind of from the 70s until sort of the 90s, kind of that sort of era.
Yeah.
So if we have had a split in reality
happened within
somewhere,
those
then
20 years.
Well, yeah, maybe it's a long.
It's very, very
break.
Interesting, and I love thinking about different dimensions and stuff. There's a movie. Do you remember that movie called Sliding Doors? I don't know if you ever watched that.
Yeah, I haven't watched it, but I definitely know about it because the theory of it, or
it's
the idea,
cool, right?
is wicked. Yeah,
I always think about that stuff, even in life today. Like, if I had turned left, what would have happened, right? Like, if I had stopped and helped this person on the side of the road, which I always remember this. One day I thought about doing it.
Yeah.
I felt like there was a bit of an argument, domestic thing going on.
Yeah.
And I was about to stop. Oh, I just kept going.
Yeah.
And I feel like, fuck, I wonder what would have happened if I'd stopped, got involved, maybe, something bad could have happened.
Yeah, you just don't know.
Where life can, split.
Yeah.
And I feel like that could be a part of the whole different dimension sort of thing. I don't know. I find it really interesting.
Yeah.
But that's really cool.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that movie is about just missing a train.
Yeah,
Her life
is it Gwyneth
changes.
Paltrow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she just missed the train.
Yeah.
And if she was a second or two earlier, bang, it shows like the different parts of life at the same sort of time.
And spoilers, going from my memory, and once again, I haven't even watched it, I think she caught the train in one reality and then caught her boyfriend, husband, whatever,
100%.
Cheating on her.
And then it changed her life. And she went and did other things. They obviously divorced, blah, blah, blah. Her life completely changes to where she misses the train, doesn't catch the husband cheating.
Yeah.
Stays in that similar life, and it's really cool. Like, it's a cool concept. And
does it come back together at the end? Does she end up back in the same place?
Oh, look, it's a cool concept, and I don't know if I want to spoil it because something kind of big happens at the end, I guess.
Oh God!
So it's worth a watch. I would love to watch that again. I haven't seen that in like 20 years, but
wow. Maybe we should do a movie review on that.
Ooh, I like it.
Yeah,
I like it. Another little aspect of what life throws at us.
Sure.
What a great conspiracy, Double D. Good job, man.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, mate.
Yeah. Good job. Good study. Yeah. Good study. I love chatting about stuff like that.
Yeah. I felt like I could have done better, but
Mate, anyone can do better than that. No one. It's all good. Maybe we'll call that. What do you reckon?
Sweet. Sounds good.
That's it. Welcome. Thank you for joining us on this little conspiracy theory episode.
Yeah.
Until next time. Who knows what life's going to throw at us?
No, that's true. Yeah.
Maybe they'll throw some tomatoes at us.
All I can picture is a monkey flinging its own feces. That's all I can.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's it, yeah.
Until next time, guys.
That's it.
Let me just get a little bit of cool music going. Until next time, just remember to hit that like button.
Oh, God, yeah.
And that subscribe button if you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Maybe share it around.
That's it.
If you know other people that like conspiracy theories, especially a Mandela effect.
Yeah.
If not, then
don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Just forget about it.
Forget about it, man.
Yeah.
Till next time.
All right.
Peace
out.